Hey, this is Aldrin from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, back with another MOTU Monday video here on YouTube. Today we're looking at another of the Masters of the Universe Origins figures. This time we're looking at good old Lord Gr'asp. So let's take a look at this guy in just a second. Alright, we're back, and before we take a look at the figure and the card, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you know when a video like this comes out, which will be on a Monday for MOTU Monday. Be sure to go to our website, www.cracktastic.com. The website's supposed to go for all the things you need to know, like links to our social media, our podcast, which comes out every Monday live on YouTube, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So check that out, and check out our sponsor, Toy Hacks at toyhacks.com. For all your repro label needs, go to toyhacks.com. Every month we have a contest to give away a $5 coupon to Toy Hacks, so be sure to check that out. Comment, and if we pick you, then you win that $5 to toyhacks.com. We also have Amazon wishlist on our page if you felt so generous as to get us something from that wishlist. Then we would do a video like this, give you a shout out, say thank you, and show everyone what you got us. Of course, there's no pressure to do that, but if you wanted to, that would be awesome. We also have YouTube channel memberships to this YouTube channel. For 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member, and it helps support the show. And you get special perks like special emojis, super chats, super thanks, and early access to videos that I usually do here during the week. So check that out along with our merch bios and much, much more at www.cracktasticplastic.com. All right, we're continuing on looking at Masters of the Universe Origins figures, and we're looking at another one that I got from the Big Bad Toy Store. I had to pre-order it. It took, just like Terror, it took over, I don't know, a year or so to actually get, but I'm glad to get it because this was once again a Walmart exclusive that I never saw in Walmart, and was only able to get it through pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. All right, who are we talking about? We're talking about Lord Gr'asp, the venomous viper with the crushing claw. And Gr'asp has a little apostrophe, so it's like Lord Gr'asp, because the asp is a snake. That's why they did that. See, they're trying to be clever and grasping something. Anyway, it's a whole thing. The sinister master strategist approaches every situation with toxic intentions. Of course, we get a lot of Easter eggs on the back of this card art. I'm trying to see why he has that. Anyway, so of course we have Lord Gr'asp here, and then we get like, looks like Photon Man or something. Similar to, he has these guns on his arms, similar to Rio Blast. So I think it's supposed to be like a friend of his. Also another like reusing Rio Blast's mold, basically. Of course, we also get Megator in the background there, which would be awesome if it came out in Origins. And then a Pterodactyl, which I would love to get all the dinosaurs in Origins. That would be great. The three of them, Pterodactyl, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and the Biontops. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the card art. Cool figures. Would love to get that figure if he ever exists. And of course, these other figures would be great too. But who knows? Who knows if we will ever get them? So cross on the back, of course, we have the Lost Two. Like, kind of, this was their transition to the cartoon collection. You had these last two Origin figures, and then going into Stratos and Merman from the cartoon collection. So yeah, of course, it does come with a parts list, all the things you can take apart, pull apart, swappable parts, all that stuff. And of course, it does come with a mini comic, Leviathan's War. This one came out with all the other stuff with, Reptilex and Origins Viper. So now this completes, technically this completes this wave on the back of my card. I don't know if this is the same wave. I'm sure this is the wave that these belong to, with Viper, who's back here. He's back there, above my thumb, pointing him with my thumb. And then, of course, Reptilex I got as well. The Mercenary Brew, the Snake. It's all Snakeman figures. A whole wave of snake figures. So many snakes. Anyway, he has a sword here, which that would have been much cooler than the weapon he got. But whatever. It's fine, I think. Maybe it's fine. Who knows? So let's take a look at the figure. And of course, this is another kind of Kit Bash style figure. I love the colors on him. I love this black and kind of yellow, orange colors on him is pretty cool. The kind of snake texture and everything. So let's go through all the parts here. Okay, his claw. Of course, we know that this is Clawful's claw, and it works the same way. You push back on the little claw, and it moves. So we have Clawful's claw for that arm. And then we have kind of just a regular arm here. Kind of like an evil warrior arm with this little part indentation on his forearm. The chest, it looks like a normal chest, torso. The head, of course, is Squeeze's head. We get Squeeze's head, which looks more, I don't know, dinosaur-like, I guess. The cape, I mean, it could be Scareglow's cape. It could be King Rand. I think it's Scareglow's cape, though. I was gonna say, maybe it could be King Randor's, but I believe it's Scareglow's cape. And of course, the feet are kind of heroic warrior feet. The boots, anyway. So he doesn't really have like snake feet or anything like that. And then kind of the legs, too, are kind of similar to a heroic warrior. Basically, the bottom half is... I'd pop this off. This could have been any heroic warrior. Just repainted. So we get the bottom, torso, and crotch is that. So yeah, it's kind of a Kit Bash, but you know, kind of interesting, I guess. Interesting parts to put together, I suppose. And then repaint. A repainted Kit Bash. Do you like that? Do you guys like these or not? These kind of Kit Bash repaints of figures. I'm on the fence of it. I mean, it creates a new character and a new lore and everything, but, you know. Of course, you get a snake staff, which they never show in any of the thing that he's holding it. They show a sword. They show everything else except the snake staff. Once again, just a repainted standard snake staff, this time in black. And then what they do show is his little shield, which is a repaint of King Hiss's shield. So yeah. So you put that on his arm, I guess. And then somewhere. His arm. And you can use that, a shield, I guess. And I mean, the claw is a weapon. To me, the claw has always been a weapon. I don't understand why they ever gave Clawful a mace when his claws are his weapons, really. You know, if you're going out into the wild, into the oceans, and you don't see a little lobster swimming around and he's got like a weapon in his hand and he's going to beat you with it. He's going to use his little claws to get you. That's pretty much it. There's not really a lot to this. It's basically just a Kit Bash, repainted Kit Bash. They Kit Bashed it and then they repainted it. Maybe that's how it should be. It's still cool. And I kind of needed it for the box art recreation of Snake Mountain. Because if you look on the box art, they're like coming up the hill with probably King Hiss. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really much else to say. I mean, I'm glad to have it in the collection, but it's just there's no new parts really. If anything, it's just they had a bunch of spare parts, and then they repainted them. So, but of course, I needed it for the completionist of me. So yeah, so if he has this on his arm, to go back to the point of having the staff, I suppose he could put the staff in his hand too. Seems kind of silly. And he has a shield there. Sometimes I don't know. I don't think they even think about things when they make these figures. Anywho, that's pretty much it. I mean, the head sculpt's cool. I mean, it Squeezes head sculpt, so it's not really any different. Just repainted. All right. Oh, man, I'm tired. It's getting late, and I need to go. All right, this has been Lord Gr'asp. He's, he is royalty. I say, Lord Gr'asp. You should talk like that. This is Lord Gr'asp. I do declare, I am the graspiest man of all. Anyway, he's saying see you later. I'm saying ciao for now.